The orbiter hull had been grown from star crystalline vacuum, forged alloys, its smooth surfaces reflecting sterile white light in perfect symmetry. Every sound echoed just a second too long, as if the chamber itself was listening. James Parker stood alone at its center. 7 alien species observed him from their levitating pods, crystalline, gaseous insectoid, reptilian, and forms that barely fit into human understanding. At the far end sat High Arbiter Zarek, his massive reptilian frame coiled around an obsidian dais, scales shifting with rainbow oil-slick colors. A tablet pulsed in his claws. Human James Parker. Zarek intoned through the translation lattice, "You have failed the galactic citizenship assessment." Lisa Chen, standing behind him, felt her heart drop. James did not flinch. On what grounds? He asked calmly. A Nephilim delegate, a living storm cloud of violet vapor, rippled with contempt. Question 47. When confronted by superior force, what is the proper response? James waited. You answered negotiate from a position of strength. The approved response is, submit and request mediation. I stand by my answer, James said. Zarek's tail lashed. Question 63. When a colony is threatened by an indigenous species, you chose defend the colony while seeking peaceful resolution. The correct response is, evacuate and cede the territory. Lisa stepped forward. High Arbiter, perhaps this is a cultural silence liaison. Question 91. Zarek continued. If your species possesses technology capable of destabilizing galactic peace, you selected. Secure and leverage for equitable negotiation. The correct response is destroy and report to the Council. James folded his arms. So I failed, he said quietly. Because I wouldn't roll over. A crystalline vector chimed, refracting rainbow light across the chamber. You fail because you cannot comprehend civilization human. For 12,000 cycles, peace has been preserved through submission to the greater order. Lisa's voice sharpened. You mean the blockade around our solar system? A necessary precaution, Zarek replied. Humanity exhibits dangerous unpredictability and refusal to accept authority. Your system will remain quarantined for another 500 cycles. James smiled, not warmly. How many species on this council have fought a world war? He asked. Zarek hissed. War is the failure of civilization. That wasn't the question. James stepped forward. Guard stiffened. How many have fought one? Silence. Humans fought 2, James said. 2 global wars that killed millions. And we came out stronger, smarter, and determined never to repeat them. The Nephilim pulsed angrily. I'm not boasting, James said. I'm explaining. He turned slowly. You want us to submit to superior force. We spent 6 years fighting a superior force. We won. You want us to abandon our colonies. We don't abandon our people. Not in frozen tundra. Not in deep space. Not ever. And you want us to destroy our own technology and trust you to keep us safe. He shook his head. We wrote that lesson in blood. Never again. Zarek rose to his full height, towering over him. You prove our point. You are dangerous. James's smile widened. You've had our system surrounded for 30 years. Your weapons are trained on Earth. Your fleets block our trade. He paused. So tell me, if we're such a threat, why are you still breathing? The chamber froze. 30 years. James continued softly. If you truly believed we needed to be erased, you would have done it. He leaned closer. You ran the same calculation every tyrant eventually runs. You asked what it would cost. And somewhere in those numbers you realized we would make you regret it. Some of us would survive. We always do. And we would spend the next 1,000 years making sure you never forgot the price of trying to erase us. Silence pressed against the walls. Finally, the Vexter chimed. What do you propose, human? James straightened. Let us join your galaxy as equals. We will follow the laws. We will contribute to peace. But we will not bow. We will not surrender our right to defend ourselves. And we will not pretend that survival requires us to stop being human. Zarek slowly lowered himself back onto his dais. The council will reconsider your application under revised parameters." James nodded once. "Good." As they left the chamber, Lisa grabbed his arm. "That was either the bravest or the stupidest thing I've ever seen." James smiled. "Sometimes they're the same." Behind them, the council chamber erupted into argument. The blockade wouldn't fall tomorrow. But a crack had formed, and humans had always been very good at finding cracks.